What's up everybody, and today we're going to be cooking lemon squares. Hi, my name is Benji.
Hi, I'm Michelle. We live in KL, Malaysia, and we love to cook and bake. About a month ago, one of our favorite YouTube channels, Preppy Kitchen, came out with a recipe for lemon squares, and we both love lemon squares. So today, we're going to be following that recipe. Let's get to it.
Here are the ingredients we're going to use today. All-purpose flour, white sugar, lemons, some unsalted butter, and eggs. So first let's make a nice buttery crust for the lemon curd to sit on. Sieve 150 grams of flour into a mixing bowl. Now add 33 grams of sugar and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Pour in 85 grams of melted butter. So we usually melt the butter for about 20 seconds in the microwave. Mix this all up with a spatula. Make sure everything's well mixed. It should form into a dough that's a bit crumbly but not sticky. Line a 7.5-inch square baking tin with baking paper and spoon the dough into it. The paper will make it easier to remove the lemon squares later. So to prevent the paper from moving around too much, you can stick it to the tin with some butter. Press the dough down firmly to form a base that covers the bottom of the tin. If you need to, get in there with your hands to pack it down. And now it's time to bake the base. Place the tin into a preheated oven at 175 degrees C for 20 minutes. While that's baking, let's get on to the lemon curd. So let's start by zesting 3 lemons. When you're zesting the lemons, try not to include any of the pith. That's the bitter part, we don't want any of that. So zest the lemon into a food processor and add 300 grams of white sugar. Whizz it all up to make a lemony sugary combination. It will smell heavenly. When you're done, pour the lemon sugar into a mixing bowl and add 30 grams of flour. And now we get to the messy part, juicing the lemons. So there are a few methods we tried to get the maximum amount of juice out of the lemons. We'll tell you at the end which one worked best. What you want is to end up with 120 ml of lemon juice. Whatever you do, do not use bottled lemon juice. Ugh. Add your hard-earned lemon juice into the mixing bowl. And now we want to add in the eggs. You could crack 4 eggs straight into the mixture, or if you want to be safe, crack them into a separate bowl first. Oh, and don't leave any eggshells in there. Mix it all up until everything is nice and incorporated and the color is uniform. A whisk will be very useful here, but we don't own one. At this point, your base is probably done. It should be just brown around the edges. You don't want it to be too brown because it's going to go back into the oven later. Pour the lemon curd mixture onto the baked base, and then it's back into the oven at 175 C for 20 to 25 minutes. So after 25 minutes, the curd is going to be quite jiggly in the middle. That's fine. Leave it outside to cool down for an hour, and then put it in the fridge for at least another 2 hours. And then voila! All you have to do now is to pull the block out, remove the baking paper, and cut them up into squares. Between each cut, clean your knife with a wet paper towel. That will just make it so much easier to cut. Now, just plate them up, sprinkle some sugar on it, and you're done. So one of the most important parts of this recipe is the lemon juice. We've got 3 tips now to make this easier for you.
Number 1, microwave the lemons for 10 to 15 seconds. This will make the juice flow easily.
Now, number 2 is to cut your lemons lengthwise. So we found that doing it this way actually makes it much easier to juice the lemons.
And number 3 is to use a pair of tongs to help you squeeze the lemon. It will be much easier on your hands. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.
So this is our first ever YouTube video, and we would appreciate it so much if you could show some support by subscribing or liking the video and commenting below. So we put the recipe in the description of the video below, and we've also put the link into the original Preppy Kitchen video on making lemon bars.
See you in the next video. Bye! Bye!